And global affairs analyst Nweke joins me from Belgium to discuss this. Good to have you join us, Nweke. Let me start by getting your reaction to this judgment, because the Vanessa Barrett said quite clearly that extraditing Assange to the U.S. will be oppressive. Let's get your thoughts and reaction on that.
First and foremost, Happy New Year, Precious, and your team and viewers. Obviously, the verdict of Judge Vanessa was not based on nothing. It was based on medical reports, medical evaluation, and that was a very thin margin for Assange, because as you can see, the verdict was a win for Assange, because he would no longer be extradited to the United States, at least for now. But it is a loss for press freedom, considering that all the case of the prosecutors were actually underwritten by the judge. So which means that, yes, she couldn't see any reason to call these politically motivated, charges, and so on and so forth, but just decided to hinge the acquittal on this at this level, on the fact that he posed a suicide risk. So Assange has won, but press freedom and the broader journalism has not been protected, but actually made much more vulnerable by this verdict.
And which is a question I was going to ask you next, because while there is a cautious relief among press freedom advocates, she said clearly that, like you said, this is based on the fact that he could commit suicide if he was extradited to the United States, but that his work did actually step out of the bounds of investigative journalism and free speech. So do you think that this is really something about, did this work really step out of press freedom and free speech?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't protect free speech and press freedom. It certainly also has not done any good to the principles of whistleblowing, because obviously the leaks from WikiLeaks, under Julian Assange, could in one way or the other be classified under the tenets of whistleblowing, where governments are not allowed to just continue as they please, because individuals will be there who are in the know of, the atrocities that our government, commit under the cover of night, to be able to, rule them out and get them, get them to face the book. So yes, press freedom remains under attack if you go by this verdict. So those who are rejoicing, actually, in regards to the broader press freedom, I believe it's premature, because it now gives the United States of America some more wins to continue to bring this kind of charges against people who expose their atrocities.
All right, we will continue to monitor these developments. He's still serving his 50-week sentence in the UK. Global affairs analyst Nweke, thanks for talking to us as always.
My pleasure.